Good morning, everybody. Welcome to My Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another My Pink Stamper Challenge. For this challenge for today, it's a color challenge, and we have to use 4 different colors. They are brown, orange, pink, and green. So those are the colors you have to have included in your project, and it could be any project of your choice, okay? So for today's project for myself, I decided to make this cute little choo-choo train card that I had gotten, and all the cuts are actually from Create a Critter cartridge. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you how I designed this in my gypsy. What I did was I went ahead and I got this cute little train right here, and it is a shadow feature from the Create a Critter cartridge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and copy this, and I'm going to bring it up there. And what I'm going to do is, oops, I took too many items there. Okay, so what I want to do is I'm going to use my flip feature, which is over here in the Advanced tab, and I'm going to use this one right here, and I'm going to flip it over, and this is to go ahead and get my shape card. Let me move this down, and I'm going to overlap it. Let me go ahead and zoom in so you could see, and it looks like it is overlapped there. There we go, that's better. Okay, so now what I want to do when this card closes, I want the back part of my card to be just all one piece. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my Advanced tab, and I'm going to use the Hide Contour feature, and I'm going to hide that window because I don't want a window in the back of the card, only on the front. Okay, so what I'm going, and I also got the lion from the same cartridge. It is the shadow feature, and this is going to sit right here on the back, I guess the little trailer, I guess you want to call it. It's going to go ahead and sit on the back. So what I want to do is I want to weld this all together. So I'm going to make sure everything's grouped together by clicking on that button right there. And I'm just going to click on it all, and then when it's all blue, that means it's all welded. That it's all grouped together. So now I'm going to click on my Advanced feature, and then make sure this little, looks like a combination lock, is highlighted. And I'm going to click on my eyeball to make sure everything is welded, and it actually is, because you see how this is gray right there? All I want to cut out is all the outer portion of it. And even the card is gray because that's where the card's going to fold, and that's and everything else is red, so that's actually perfect, okay? So that's that portion there. Now for these are my little giraffes. Now just so you'll know really quick, I'll tell you the quick measurements. On the little lion, he is at a kind of an odd measurement. It's 2.62. And the choo-choo trains are 4 1/4, okay? Now for my little cute giraffes here, these are actually going to go right here, because, so this is going to connect to the outer portion, to the inside of the card, so you could see him looking out the window, okay? So that's going to be the bottom layer, this is going to be the second layer, and this is at 3 inches. And this is the third layer. This is the layer with these little spots. That's going to go right there, okay? That's going to go in the window. And let's go ahead and go to the page 1. That was all on page 2, by the way. So on page 1 is where I got the actual pieces. So let me move this over so you could see. This is separate from that one. So this is the layers to that. So what I did for this one, the little first car had a little happy face, but I used the Hide Contour feature because this is where I'm going to be stamping my sentiment. And this is the back, like the trailer portion of the actual train. And so let me go ahead and let me turn off the eyeball so we could go ahead and see through, so we could see what the full card's going to look like, okay? So here goes the layer that's going to go on top of that portion. And here goes the layer that's going to go on the back of the little train. And here goes our layer for the cute little lion. And this one here, I'm definitely going to be using a peachy keen face, of course. So this little guy is going to get his little face. We're going to use the hide contour feature for his cute little face here. So we're going to hide the nose, the eye, and these two little lines he has in his other eye. Let me click on the little eye though. Okay, perfect. So this, let me zoom out so you can see it. So this layer goes on top of him, and here goes the actual little, I don't know what you call this on the lion, the little thing that goes, the little hair that goes around his face. So pretty much this is how my card is going to look, and it doesn't look right now, but it will look better once you see me put it together. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, here is the base of the card, and I went ahead and I scored it already. And this, see how I was talking about how I wanted the window there in the back plain? So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and connect that right now. Of course, I put my beautiful giraffe together already. So I actually went ahead and I used the small critter faces for this from Peachy Keen, and it worked out perfect since it was such a small scale of a giraffe, and I thought that set was perfect. People always ask what should they get as far as the sets from Peachy Keen go, and I highly suggest you get the full assortment set because you never know when you're going to need a tiny image like this. Okay, so I just used my Tombow mono adhesive glue. The Tombow mono liquid glue, I should say. Doesn't he look adorable? He's in the window right there. So that's that portion of it. And here goes the layer right here. And I went ahead and did my little white stitching around that. And here goes my pink that we're supposed to use for the challenge. I'm going to go ahead and get that together. That's going to go right on here. And I use my black Stampin' Up! Marker to do the stitching on the pink portion. Alrighty. And that's going to go right there. Look at how I love this. I think this is one of my favorite cards. I think it came out absolutely adorable. And here goes this little part that my stitching on that too. And here goes the little trailer portion that's going to go right in the back. I'm going to go right here. Okay, that's perfect. And here go, look at this beautiful lion. And for this one, I actually used the extra large critter faces for this one. Didn't she come out beautiful? Right there. Look at how perfect that is. Adorable. Isn't that so cute? Okay, and let's go ahead and get that sentiment on. And the set we're going to be using for this is My Pink Stamper's brand new set, the Buggy Pennies. And the one I really love is this one, the Cutie Patootie. That's my favorite word. So that's the one we're going to be using for this. Okay, I had this little, I found this in my stash actually just now because I forgot I needed to get this on here, but I didn't want to use a white ink for it. I wanted to use a black, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp it on here. So it's almost looking like, when I stamp it on here, it's almost going to look like the little sign is pointing to that cute little lion, Cutie Patootie. Isn't that perfect? I love having all those little scraps around because they come in handy for cases like this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to get this down here with some dimensionals. Okay, now this card may look different in the picture because I'm thinking it's missing something. Haven't figured out what yet. But anyways, this is pretty much the card. Didn't this come out beautiful? Okay, everybody, I hope you enjoyed my card. Thank you so much for visiting My Creative Time with Emma, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.